Over the years, our family's had its share of health problems.
So prescriptions are a part of our life.
Before we went to the big box store.
We both thought it would help us save. But with the long lines and impersonal service, filling prescriptions became a chore. That's when a friend recommended D&H.
Now Tristan knows our prescriptions. Brenda always helps us find the right vitamins. And after Dad's fall, Monica's been a real expert with all our home medical needs. All without the lines.
Trust and service.
That's our D&H.
Good morning and welcome to Radio Friends on Thursday, May the 14th. We're going to talk about fishing today, but first of all, let's start with LORIE STEELE. Good to have you back again, LORIE. I think it's been a year since you've been here.
Yes.
You're here to tell us about the Moreau Montessori School Auction. When is it?
It is going to be this Saturday on May 16th at the Canterbury Hill Winery in Holts Summit.
Okay.
At 6:30.
Now, this is to raise money for the Montessori School.
Yeah,
right?
that's true.
Last year you were on, you talked about the auction. How did it go?
It went super. It went great. But this year we're going to have to pick up the pace because this year's fundraiser is going towards us raising a new roof for our school. Basically, we need a new roof on an old building which was built in the early 1900s. So it's a big, massive project, a $47,000 project, which is not going to be this fundraiser. So we have it's a two-step kind of approach we're going to do. We did a sponsorship drive where people like Winterden, Alliance Insurance, other corporate sponsors are giving us a direct amount of money, or just anyone who doesn't want to give an item for our auction can donate money, and that helps a whole lot because it goes straight towards it. So wait a minute, you've got to raise
$47,000
yes,
for a new roof on the school.
Yes.
Do you have a lot of auction items?
We have a lot. Now, we're also trying, it looks like the Historic Preservation are going to help us with part of our roof expense
because it's an old building.
Because it's an old, and we're trying to get a grant. They haven't exactly got the money yet, but I think we won that grant. I'm almost 100% sure. But otherwise, we have to come up with another 40% or 50%. So it looks good. Right now, the other part, the Piccadilly auction that we're going to do, is a little different than last year. It was a silent auction where we had items on the table and people would bid until 8:30 and then they got it.
What they're bidding on?
No, this year it's going to be different. All of the items that we have, which are going to range in price from $10 to $700, participants can get a paddle. They come in, they get a paddle, and if you want that flower vase or something, you'd put $1 in the bowl or $5 in the bowl, depending on what the minimum starting bid would be, and then if we pick your number on your paddle, it's kind of like a regular auction, then you will get the item. Now, some people can bid, like they can come in and just pay $60 and they're all in. They don't have to raise a paddle. They're going to be in on every single item. Okay. So they're bound to get something. So it'll be fun. It'll be exciting.
When is it?
It's Saturday, May 16th.
This coming Saturday.
6:30. It includes a dinner. There are tickets available online. I think it's eventbrite.com. Or you can go to Moreau Montessori School. Just give me a call at 893-7227.
Okay, 573?
Yeah.
573?
893.
893.
7227.
7227.
And we have
And there's going to be a dinner?
There's a dinner.
Starting at 6:30. And how much are tickets?
The tickets are $30, and it includes the tickets and the Piccadilly, and we're going to do some live auction items.
Okay.
Got a great cause.
And the location is?
It's going to be held at the Canterbury Hill Winery in Holts Summit, Missouri.
Okay, and everybody is invited to attend.
Yes.
They got to raise $47,000 to put a new roof on the school.
In the community, anyone from Columbia, Jeff City that wants to come, it'll be an exciting time.
Anybody that's got money is welcome.
Yeah, and if you want to just make a donation, give it the
okay, 573-893-7227.
Yes.
LORIE STEELE, thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Delightful lady.
Thanks.
Now, I've got Don Rahm over here, Missouri Department of Conservation, and you're telling us about fishing projects, right?
That's correct.
This is a good time of the year to be fishing?
We're just starting up.
Okay.
Water's warming up and the fish are just beginning to bite.
Where do they go during the wintertime? They go down to the bottom,
They go deep. They go deep.
And do they pretty much hibernate all winter long?
They'll feed anything that'll swim past their nose, but that's about it. They're going to stay down deep and just kind of stay down there. So long as there's oxygen down there for them, that's where they're going to be.
I always wonder what happens when the lake or the pond freezes over. How are they able to survive?
So long as there's oxygen in the water, and you have a good pond or a good lake, they can survive forever. But when it freezes over, it's just like they feel the temperature, they keep moving away from it. It's warmer when you get down lower. And so they're going to be where the water's warmer and where there's an oxygen source.
Okay.
And then they're going to eat anything that swims past them.
Right. Now, what have you got coming up here?
Okay. We have what we call the Missouri Discover Nature fishing classes. They're going to be coming up. They will start on May the 19th.
Okay.
And we'll have 4 sessions on Tuesdays, May 19th, May 26th, June 2nd, and June the 9th. Then we'll do a Thursday session. We're trying to provide enough opportunities for kids to come that kind of meet with their schedules because of soccer and baseball. So we do an evening session. They start at 6 o'clock. We get done at 8 o'clock.
And where do you do it?
We do it at the Bass Pro Shop Lake.
In Columbia?
In Columbia, yes.
And is there a charge for this?
No charge.
So you're just doing, like, it's a fishing seminar?
It is a class.
Are they going to get the fish?
They are going to get the fish, yes.
Do they keep the fish that they catch?
No, we do catch and release right now.
Okay.
What we want to do is instill in them the desire to go fishing with their parents, and hopefully when they go someplace they'll be able to keep their catch.
Okay.
But we're not equipped to handle the kids keeping their fish because they catch a lot of fish when they come to our class.
Well, when you catch a fish and then you release it, haven't you already injured that fish with the hook in its mouth and you pull it out?
Fish heal very quickly.
Do they feel the pain?
I don't believe so.
Okay, so you just pull the hook out.
Yes.
You take it out and you throw the fish back in, and they swim on their merry way.
Well, hopefully we've let them go into the water, not thrown them back in.
Right.
But yeah, they do. They and you know what? We catch them again. They're not very smart.
They're not that bright.
No.
So one fish has been caught. You release it, put it back in, and it's caught again.
Yeah.
And you say, what's going on here?
Well, I'll tell you what, we do it with crappie, and we at Lake of the Ozarks, we have a 9-inch limit. I have myself caught 8-inch crappie, put them back in the water. The next year come back and they're 10 inches.
Well, how do you know it's the same one?
Well, it's been caught before because you'll see a mark on the side of their mouth where the membrane has been cut.
If people want information on this, how do they get it? We're out of time.
They can go to the Missouri Department of Conservation website. It's mdc.mo.gov and look up Discover Nature Fishing.
Okay.
And
all the dates will be on there for the fishing classes at Bass Pro Shop.
Correct.
And you're starting on Tuesday, May 19th is your first one?
Correct.
Okay. Don, thank you so much for coming by.
You're welcome.
It's really interesting. And to fish on your own lake or pond, you don't have to have a license, right?
Correct.
But if you go fish on somebody else's lake or pond,
well, it depends on where they got their fish. But you want to make sure. I encourage everybody to get a fishing license.
All right. Right. Tomorrow, Rose Heart Hypnotherapy Success Center is our topic. We'll see you tomorrow. Drop me an email, pepperp@missouri.edu, if something you'd like to hear or see.